In the land of misinformation, I'm the truth seeker. Cut through the lies like a blade, I'm a fact checker. Black communications, the social need to follow. Unmasking fake news, exposing them all tomorrow. I'm on a mission, fighting for the information. No room for deception, it's time for retaliation. Black communications, we set the record straight. Real news, no filters, just the facts we dedicate. Fake news spreading like an epidemic outbreak, but I won't back down, I'll be the one to make them choke. Black communications, not that relevant until exposing all the lies. Watch it burn in hell.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen, Rosa here of Splat Communications. Before we start, may we request dear followers, viewers and subscribers to please don't skip ads. This will help us a lot to continue the work that we do. Thank you. Likewise, may we request those who have not subscribed yet to please do so. Kindly make it a habit to like the videos, but more importantly, share it so you can help us in our fight against fake news, misinformation and disinformation.
The gentleman's agreement, this came out only when Ambassador Huang started talking about this agreement later on, I think early last year, about agreement. But he mentioned this to me during the first incident of the water cannon incident in Ayungin Shoal in November of 2021. I remember very well because I was talking to him that night about, he was complaining about alleged supply and strengthening of the Sierra Madre in Ayungin Shoal. And while we were talking pala at that night, they were already bombarding our supply ship with water cannons. So I wrote to him the following day with protesting the action of that. And from then on, he was claiming that there was this agreement between the embassy of China and officials of the government. When we grounded that ship there in Ayungin, that we promised now to pull it out. In fact, he said they offered to help us, but I think our government now refused because we can do it on our own. And I asked him, how sure are you that what you're talking is true? And he said, because I was here. Ambassador Huang said that he was here as a junior staff in 1999 that Sierra Madre incident happened. And so I said, I cannot find somebody from the retired ranks of the IFP to corroborate what he was saying. So we leave it at that. But they were protesting that we are actually trying to strengthen, pinapatibay natin yung Sierra Madre ship. Sabi ko sa kanya, you're crazy if you think that we are going to repair that ship because it's already corroded and about to collapse. What we are trying to do is to improve the living conditions, the barracks of the detachment in Sierra Madre, composed of about 15 people, 14 enlisted personnel and 1 officer. Doon sila. So when their living quarters was started to deteriorate, then they start our supply ships tried to bring repair materials, and that's what they were trying to prevent. That's the reason why they used water cannons from that time. But we insisted that they cannot prevent us from doing that because we've been supplying those people there for the past 20 years or more, and they were not objecting. And then suddenly they objected. So that, Mr. Chairman, as my involvement in this Ayungin Shoal during my time as the Secretary of Defense. And we were very adamant that we should stop, sabi nila, we will inform them that we are doing. Why would we inform them that we are resupplying our ships there, our troops there, and it is actually part of the West Philippine Sea that we have sovereign rights. So after that, we stopped already our conversation until the end of the administration of Duterte, Mr. Chairman. Thank you very much.
Na wala akong repair.
No repair whatsoever. But what was agreed upon, what was committed by the former defense secretary, that he will only deliver food and water to them. That was his spirit.
And that is all throughout 2016 to 2022 po. There was no repair.
I think that was the status from the time.
Mr. Chair, was there any talk with the previous administration on rescinding that agreement?
No, there was none. It was the call of the president, who is the chief architect, whether to respect that or not.
So, Mr. Chair, based on testimony, para lang to recap, there is a denial of the existence of a gentleman's agreement, but there is the affirmation of an existing agreement, which is not gentleman's agreement, no, it was in
Not,
public.
not entered into by our administration, but before, but the administration before us.
Yeah, so it is the honoring of a commitment by the previous administration. Yun po yung status quo that is being referred to.
And I think President Duterte was of the position that we respect this first because this is the new one. In the same manner that when President Marcos came into office, he rescinded what was that arrangement all about. Agreement, which we do not even know up to now what it is.
Mr. Chair, so preliminarily, the President, understandably, as the Chief Architect of Foreign Policy, has that call, previous administration. So initially, when he heard of the ruling, status quo po muna, he didn't know what it was. But all throughout from 2016 to 2022, hindi pa nalaman kung ano po yung commitment, but still they maintained the same. Thank you,
We
Mr.
were
Chair.
towards a different direction at the time. How can we attain a good relationship with China, no? Even with the decision at hand? It was something that the former president was saying, I have this decision now. I can carry it.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Mr. Chair, of course, we understand the position that there was a different administration, different direction with China, and that is not exactly the purview of this inquiry. But I think we have determined already from the testimony, as confirmed also corroborated by the narration by former Secretary Lorenzana, na wala pong gentleman's agreement, but there was an agreement in public of there was a policy not to repair the BRP Sierra Madre. That is quite a revelation for me, Mr. Chair.
That was not during our administration. It was the previous administration's policy.
Yes, Mr. Chair. It was entered into in the administration of Pinoy, but it was maintained by the Duterte administration. Thank you for the clarification.
With the kind permission, Congressman Gutierrez, may I ask when exactly, if you know, Secretary Lorenzana, you were told when you assumed office that there was an agreement signed by Sec Volt Gasmin and the Chinese embassy in 2013 regarding that we will just supply the wood but will not repair the BRP.
Mr. Chairman, there was no such thing transmitted to me by Secretary Gasmin when we were trying to, when he was briefing me about the job before I assumed the office, Mr. Chairman. But it is not true that we did not do some repairs because in 2021, as I said a while ago, before in my opening statement, that was the start of na binomba tayo ng water cannon ng China because they claim that we are bringing repair materials to Sierra Madre. But according to the Navy, the Chinese embassy is claiming that we are trying to strengthen the ship as a whole. Pinapaganda natin yung nirepair natin yung ship. But according to the Navy, which when I talked to them, ay nire-repair lang nila yung tulugan at tirahan ng ating detachment doon, which we did. Despite the protest of Ambassador Huang, we did the repairs until I left office in 2022. So tuloy-tuloy yung repair na yun ng Navy. And I've been talking, I kept a dialogue, running dialogue with the ambassador that we're not actually trying to put a pylon to make i-repair natin yung ship as a whole, but only a small portion of the ship, so that the detachment there can live also comfortably. Yun ang napag-usapan namin. So there is repair, Mr. Chairman.
I'm just after the date. I heard 2013. So it's possible that it was in 2013 that the supposed agreement between then Sec Volt Gasmin and the official from the Chinese embassy came about.
Maybe, Mr. Chairman, but I'm not aware of that.
But may I ask when from the representative from DOJ, when was our arbitral ruling? When was the arbitral ruling in our favor?
Mr. Co-Chair, with respect to this one, the arbitral award on the merits was issued on July 12, 2016. The arbitration was initiated on January 22, 2013.
So what I mean is that on the assumption that there was an agreement between Sec Volt Gasmin and the Chinese embassy official, in reference to the so-called repair or non-repair of the BRP, that came before the the decision of the arbitral ruling, which happened in 2016.
Yes, Mr. Chair, I was listening to the testimony of former ES, and he said it was 2013. 2013. So, yes, so it was before the 2016 arbitral award.
So,
Mr. Chair.
ang ibig sabihin, ang akin, yung arbitral ruling, nagdi-declare na atin yan. Di ba?
Yes,
sovereign
yes.
right. And therefore, being part of the sovereign right of the Philippines, we can do anything insofar as the BRP is concerned, and not necessarily be covered and be bound by the so-called agreement between Sec Gasmin and whoever is the Chinese official.
Your Honor, that is correct. Before the arbitral award, there is no legal clarification on what parts of the West Philippine Sea, what areas, what shoals form part of our exclusive economic zone and continental shelf. With the arbitral award in 2016, we got a very clear legal clarification and ruling that Ayungin Shoal is a low tide elevation and therefore forms part of our exclusive economic zone, and the submerged area forms part of our...
In a world unfolding, where stories come alive amidst the chaos.
Please support Splat Communication Channel memberships. For small amounts per month, you would be able to help us continue our fight against fake news and disinformation. We have 3 levels of memberships: Splat Beginner, Splat Intermediate Plus, and Super Splat. Channel members have the any or all of the following perks: Loyalty Badge, Priority Reply to Messages, Members Only Live Chat, in-video and live video shoutouts, Early Access to Videos, Connecting to Social Media, Free and Discounted Merchandise. Hurry! Please become a channel member now. Shoutouts: Marisol Cadip,
Hello everyone.
Ramon
Welcome
Ramos,
to Splat Communications.
Renato
Your
Ibarra,
channel for reliable,
Liam
relevant, and
Beans,
accurate information regarding
Maycliff Lagme,
surveys, statistics,
Nan Ito Canofri,
politics, people,
Maria Leonora
lifestyle,
Cacoquia,
arts, travel and technology.
Irene Gomez, Mr. Stevedore, Angelita Generalo, Ray Merrily, O Lopez, Stephanie Castrillo, Xavier Tanhola, Renato Santos, Lolita Jubea, Milagros Valenzuela, Mommy Pion, Rosemary Poo, FAC, Chris Pulong, Gloria Kobayashi,
sa tabi nyo.
Stephanie Castrillo, Xavier Tanala, Lolita Jubeo, Milagros Valenzuela, Mommy Piar, Rosemary Poole, Andronico P. Tubjar Jr., Moritz Samario, Lori Mama Wack, Amarelia Faga, Evelyn Dentro, Eleuterio Rizada Jr., Anthony Delos Reyes, Claros Riosa, Marcelina de Guzman, Rick Dedero, Chris Pura, Nilo Antonio, Romel Murad,
Splat Communications. Our truth we can't hide. We're the source you lean on, reliable and strong. Get your news from us, where you truly belong. In every headline written, the stories that we tell, the captivating moments that life compels. Through the lens of truth, we capture every scene. Splat Communications, where facts intervene.
Splat Reaction/Commentary. The congressional hearing on the West Philippine Sea could be seen as a disappointing display of political maneuvering. The denial of former officers of the Rodrigo Duterte administration seems to be an attempt to evade accountability for their actions during their term. It's concerning that they are shifting the blame to the late President Aquino's administration, specifically to his former defense chief Voltaire Gasmin. The claim that the status quo agreement between the Philippines and China started during Aquino's term seems to be a diversion tactic to deflect criticism. This is especially troubling considering the strategic importance of the BRP Sierra Madre in Ayungin Shoal. The agreement that the ship was not supposed to be repaired could be seen as a concession to China, potentially undermining the Philippines' territorial claims in the West Philippine Sea. This hearing raises questions about transparency, accountability, and the protection of national interests. It's disheartening to see former officials seemingly more interested in protecting their reputations than in addressing the substantive issues at hand. This kind of behavior does not inspire confidence in the government's ability to effectively manage the complex and sensitive issue of territorial disputes in the West Philippine Sea.
Ain't no land of misinformation, I'm the truth seeker. Cut through the lies like a blade, I'm a fact checker. Black communications, the social need to follow. Unmasking fake news, exposing them all tomorrow. I'm on a mission, fighting for the information. No room for deception, it's time for retaliation. Black communications, we set the record straight. Real news, no filters, just the facts we dedicate. Fake news spreading like an epidemic outbreak, but I won't back